Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm V Series V's I do for the line. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Up until the last review that I just did, I'd never reviewed anything from this particular place before. But here we are, just making progress. But anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Ant! Go away, Ant. I don't know. There was an ant on my truck. He was chilling. To be fair, it's like I have no intention, it's like I just wanted to knock him off. He's a little ant. He's doing his thing. It's hard for me to be mean to ants, man. Okay, if you ever watch the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, you know why. By the way, when we go over there and we talk about, traumatic death scenes in, childhood movies, I mean, you think about R-Tax, you think about Optimus Prime, absolutely. I think that we need to go over there and start tagging Auntie into that, because, dear God, did that traumatize me as a little kid. But anyway, on top of that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, folks, boom, it's my Space of Variation shirt. Which, if you're unfamiliar, it's alright. I don't think they're super well known, but which is a shame because they're really good. They're a band out of Ukraine. I got to see them perform about a year ago, ish, at the time I'm doing this right now. They were on tour with another Ukrainian band called Ginger, who I've been a big fan of for years and years. I'd never heard of them. They completely blew me away. They won over the crowd. They put on a really great set. So great, in fact, that I bought some merch from them. I actually hung out a little bit with the lead singer. And I also got a couple of videos from their performance. They're on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Where is it from? Well, folks, I just got through reviewing some, boom, spicy Korean beef noodles from Noodles Company. And they had something else. It was a featured item on their menu, so I figured, what the fuck? So what are we trying from Noodles Company now? Boom! It's this! It is specifically pasta fresca with shrimp. I got a small. I think it was like $11. Let's open it up, take a look at it. Because I figured, man, if we're going to do noodles, we might as well do some Asian noodles and some Western noodles. So you got the sort of mostaccioli style noodles and stuff. Is mostaccioli a big thing in other places, or is that another Illinois thing? Because you go to pretty much any place, any family function in Illinois, there's a good likelihood that mostaccioli will be served, and it's fantastic. So let's go ahead and kind of whisk this all together as best we can. It looks like we got some cheese, we got a tiny bit of tomato, maybe some spinach, it's looking like. And we got, it looks like 5 shrimp. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. So let's get some pasta. Pasta, thank you. And let's get some shrimp. Oh, that's right, I have to do the thing for the thing. Can I do a thing for the thing? Ha 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 ha! Looks like that. Let's eat a thing. Okay. It's not bad for what it is. So I mentioned this with the previous one. I posed the question to myself. Could I get this in a microwavable format and have it be just as good? Same answer as the other one, no. But it's not as far off as you might think. The thing that definitely saves it is the shrimp. They did a good job of cooking it. It's tender and it's tasty. So I'm good on that. The rest of it is okay. There is like a sauce to it. It's a very light sauce. It's definitely fresh though. Almost has like an acidic or citrusy kind of aspect to it. But it's kind of nice because like it's not a heavy sauce for the pasta. Usually, again, when I think of like this type of pasta, I think like masticholi, so lots of red sauce and cheese. But it's nice actually. I like the lighter sauce on it. I mean, it basically falls under the same thing as the previous one did. It's just the Western equivalent of it. Cheese is nice. I wish they would have put more cheese. I think that would have helped things. I kind of get why they didn't. Because with that lighter sauce, I think that would have made things maybe a little too heavy. But the cheese is actually tasty. But yeah, the thing is, fundamentally, with these two dishes, Noodles Company, I mean, it's not, I put it as thus, it's the Chipotle of noodle places. It's not going to be sexy or amazing or, the best noodles that you've ever had. If it is, that's a little bit sad, and you definitely need to explore your noodle options. But it is flavorful, it is filling. I do think that it was cooked well. I don't have any gripe with that. The pasta is tender but still a little firm. It's not bad. And it is one of those things where it's like, because Chipotle really kind of spearheaded the whole thing of like having this slightly premium fast food experience. It's like, yeah, it's a notch up from like your McDonald's and your Burger Kings, but like it's not fantastic. Like, again, you got like Chipotle, teriyaki madness, basically like every type of food that they can throw at this thing, has gotten some sort of version of it. And that's kind of what Noodles Company is. They give you lots of options, they got some pre-made stuff. And the thing is, it's like, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not something that's going to stick with me for the rest of the day. I'm not going to think to myself, a couple days from now, just randomly like, oh man, it was a great lunch. No, it's just some lunch, but it was a good lunch. It's okay lunch. It's okay. But it does two questions beg asking. That's what I meant to say. Number one, would I get it again? Number two, would I go over there and recommend it? I'm going to go with sure and sure. The thing is, it really, I genuinely, my feelings on this are effectively the same as they were with the Korean noodles that I just had. It really is just like, okay, this is just Western versus Eastern. But it really is kind of the same thing. It's like, if I had a Noodles Company close to me, I could see grabbing it every now and again. Like, it's good, and I like shrimp, and I like the lightness of the sauce and everything, and it's, it's a little bit less heavy than the Korean one, but it's still got some flavor to it, and it's still going to be a filling dish. Yeah, okay, I could get it every now and again. But that said, if I wanted proper, Italian-style noodles and stuff like that, well, yeah, I mean, I would hit up like a proper Italian restaurant. I've got a few near me. I've never reviewed them just because there's one that I've been to, and the one and only time I was there, they were snooty to me, and I didn't fucking appreciate that. Though I did go over there and buy the most expensive thing on their menu just to basically to go over there and kind of shove my middle finger in their fucking face. And the other one I just haven't gotten to because it's there. I'll get to it eventually. But as for recommending it to somebody else, it's very okay. It's not going to do anything special for you, but it is going to do pretty much exactly what it says. You got some pasta, you got some shrimp, you got, a few veggies in there, and it's light, and it's, it's honestly pretty nice for like just a quick, sort of lunch meal thing. I can kind of go with it. I mean, the thing is, and I mentioned this in the previous video, I haven't been to Noodles Company in damn near 20 years. And it wasn't because like I had a bad experience or anything like that. It was fine. It's just not a place that I really hit up. Coming back to it now all these years later, am I disappointed with it? Or, not really, because I kind of knew what it was going in anyway. And it basically lived up to that, It's decent, but it's not really anything to write home about, But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there, have yourselves a truly proper Italian food, but non-snooty guy when you're trying to enter into the restaurant-tastic rest of your life. That guy was I shouldn't say he was a dick, but he was a dick. Because he wasn't like he went over there and he was like, oh, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. But when I walked in, and y'all have seen how I dress, that's how I dress. I walked in to try out his establishment, and him and the other guy at the front, man, they just gave me this look of like, did your car break down and you need to use the phone? And it was like, fuck you, man, I'm here for some food. And like, they really didn't tend to me all that well. Like, even like the wait staff kind of like, just sort of focused on the other guests, and even the guests kind of were giving me crooked eyes. And it's like, you know what, fuck y'all, man. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna wear my 9 Inch Nails shirt into your fucking Italian restaurant. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not as possible. It is, however, always appreciate it. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. But you can do, folks. You're gonna try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world not being an asshole. Especially we got snooty people going over there and fucking giving you shitty looks and stuff. I don't appreciate that. And look, I dress a certain way. That's fine. But I'm there. I'm somebody who's gonna go into your establishment. To be fair, I haven't been in there in fucking probably damn near 10 years, so I don't know, maybe I'll give them a shot. I will 100% just rock my normal gear, though. See how they respond. I'm older now, so. But it is important when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing, whatever the thing is for you. That's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try yourself out some proper, delicious Italian food. And you know what, maybe they'll be snooty to you, and snooty to you too, and you can go over there and be like, hey man, but then maybe it turns out that like the guy's, like he's over there, he's got like things going on in his personal life, he didn't mean it personally, he's just dealing with stuff. Maybe you help him out, maybe it's something you can go over there, maybe he's got like, his roof is leaking or some shit, and it's going to cost him an arm and a leg, maybe you're a roofer. Maybe you're like, all right, maybe I'll roof your stuff. You go over there and throw a few extra meatballs my way the next time I order the spaghetti. Now you're going over there, you're fixing roofs, you're getting paid in meatballs. I don't know what the exchange rate is on that. Probably not that good. But then you think about inflation. Meatballs might be the next crypto economy. Hashtag meatcoin. I'm fucking calling it right now. Hashtag meatcoin. Or conversely, don't be a fucking jackass and invest in that nonsense. Bye.